So I've noticed that there are a lot of people who tend to keep their feelings bottled up inside of them. Maybe they may feel some kind of way about something that a friend or a family member or their partner or a colleague or someone has done, and they tend to repress that energy and repress those emotions instead of expressing it. These people might be afraid of confrontation, whatever the case may be. But as an Aries and as a clinical creative arts therapist, I want to advise you all to understand that emotions are energy in motion. So when you keep that energy inside of you instead of expressing it, what you are doing is you are literally creating illness in your mind, in your emotion, in your energy body, in your spiritual body, and in your physical body. It is literally scientifically proven that repressing your emotions for long periods of time can literally create chronic illness. I also believe that depression is anger turned inward. So, people, as adults, you know what I'm saying? It's highly important that we learn how to have a healthy conversation with other people. Repressing your emotions and bottling them up and being all passive and stuff like that is really not benefiting anyone. And then something else I notice is that, people tend to just finally just get triggered, and then they just lash out and just start saying all this stuff. And they think that that's healthy, but it's really not healthy at all. So when you feel some kind of way, if someone hurts you, if you have something that you need to say, it is very important that, number one, you regulate your emotions. Regulate your emotions. That's very important as adults. This is something that we need to know how to do. Kids are the ones who throws the temper tantrums and stuff like that. As adults, it is our job to learn how to regulate our emotions. That's what we have therapy for. That's what we have meditation for. That's what we have journaling for. At this big age, lashing out and doing all that crash out stuff, it's very emotionally immature. Okay, let's call it what it is. So something that you can do if you're someone who tends to really struggle with crashing out, I really want to advise you to take on a journaling practice. You know what I'm saying? Start journaling your feelings. Maybe before you talk to the person, journal how you're feeling first. Something else that you can do is really start practicing meditation. Meditation is something that helps you to regulate your emotions. But I really want to encourage everybody to stop being so afraid of confrontation. You know what I'm saying? When you confront someone with something, it doesn't always have to turn into an argument. We really have to learn how to have healthy conversations. We have to learn how to have healthy discussions. Something that I like to recommend when I see couples is having a talking stick or a talking crystal so that you're not yelling over each other. When one person is holding the stick or the crystal, they're talking. When the other person is holding the stick or the crystal, they're talking. Another thing, I'm gonna give y'all a couple of additional tips. Using I statements, right? So if you are telling someone that they hurt you, you can simply just use the statement, I feel like this because, when you did this. I felt like this when you did this. What this does is this disarms the person, and this keeps them from becoming defensive, hopefully, if they have some emotional maturity as well. We do have to be mindful about using those I statements. And then something else, if you want to make it really cute, if you really want to get demure about your communication skills, you can really tap into that criticism sandwich, right? For example, maybe you're telling your lover, hey, he gets on my nerves so bad when he leaves his socks all over the place. But you don't want to piss him off too bad. So you can say, baby, I love you so much. I am so grateful that you help me clean and everything like that. But something that really hurts me and it bothers me is when you're leaving your socks all over the place. I feel very uncomfortable when this is happening, I know that you're so good at so many other things, so I don't, but I just want to just say this because this is something that I really need. using those I statements, giving a criticism sandwich, learning how to journal, learning how to meditate and regulate your emotions, and stop repressing your emotions. Everybody, we are adults now. We're adults. So we have to learn how to communicate appropriately and effectively. And we have to be mindful not to be disrespectful if we want to preserve relationships. So the crash out thing, I want y'all to understand that whole crash out that is just very immature. It's immature. Let's call it what it is. So let's all, elevate our minds. Let's elevate our consciousness and let's step into our true queen energy and our true king energy. You know what I'm saying? And let's step into true adulthood so that we can have healthier, more loving relationships. All right? So, this is Mia, your mystic therapist. If this video has helped you, please drop 4 hearts in the comments. If this video can help anyone else, I would love to ask you to share this video with anyone else. Feel free to book your tarot therapy session with me if you need some assistance with anything. For any couples who is going through anything, I do also do couples readings as well. I am an actual licensed clinical therapist, so I would love to assist y'all on this journey. But y'all, let's become healthier people in this season. Let's become healthier people and let's have healthier relationships. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, everybody.